And to all who come to this motivated stream, welcome. I hope the music's not too loud. Anyways, I say motivated because it is October, meaning art challenges are happening. And if you've been following my TikTok and or Tumblr, you will see daily videos of me working on a series of Pokemon drawings, and it's going pretty well, actually. Hell yeah! I think filming every day really helps me kind of feel the need to get to it, you know? Like, it doesn't feel like a chore, but it feels like a fun thing to do and kind of help get my creative juices flowing. I work under pressure, I guess that's one way to put it. But also, like, it's my first Arttober where I'm drawing stuff on the same page instead of just individual drawings, so I like seeing the page fill up each day and like figuring out where to place each Pokemon, so certainly a challenge this year. But yeah, check out my socials if you're interested in that. And speaking of Pokemon, Miku has a official Pokemon collaboration this year. Miku's been going crazy this year because it is her 16th anniversary. It was, I should say, August 31st is her anniversary, and this is the 16th one this year, which matches her canonical age, and so Krypton has been churning out tons of Miku collabs this year. We missed the quinceañera, yeah. But she's been Miku fans have been eating well this year. I'm kind of jealous. But yeah, so the Miku collab is called Project Voltage, and the first half involved official Game Freak artists drawing Miku in different Pokemon type styles. Year of Kaito, I don't know, man. But yeah, the second part of the Project Voltage collab involves Vocaloid producers making songs featuring Miku and official Pokemon sound bites, which is really cool. I think so far there's two. Deco27 put out a cute music video. I wasn't a fan of that one. The song wasn't very cohesive in my opinion. Compared to like Deco's other songs. It just felt like he was struggling to make the sound bites work with each other. And then Inaba Kumori came out with one the other day. I like that one much better. Even if it doesn't have a music video, like it lacks some animation, but still a good song. Check those out. So yeah, all this is happening, and my good friend Leo here suggested I rate the Miku outfits once we got all of them out, all 18. And he kindly linked me to a tier list maker that already exists, so I am doing that today. Big thanks to Leo. Huzzah! Yes, Mazel Tov. Alright, let's get started then. I already went ahead and made the tier list as always, so I will read off the tiers. Ooh, rate the songs? That's true, I guess I could do that. Use the video thumbnail for each image down here, that'd be cool. Alright, let's read off each tier, shall we? So top tier, where the S should be, I wrote in-game appearance 1. The idea is, if I really love this particular Miku outfit, I want to see it as like an official character, like a cameo kinda, that's where it'll go. In-game appearance 1. Second tier is would draw. I have a thing I've realized over the years where if I like a character, I will draw it at least 3 times. And that's not like consciously counting each drawing. It's just that when I like a character, I find myself drawing it more than twice. Because there were a few characters in the past that I've drawn, but only twice. Because I wasn't that obsessed with it. So, if I like this Miku outfit, not to the point where I want to see it in a mainline Pokemon game, I'll put it in the second tier and say, I would draw fan art of that. I probably won't, but... middle tier, third tier. Miku is cute, more at 6. I mean, I figured middle tier is, you know, should be the baseline average tier, and Miku typically is cute anywhere, anyhow. And so, if I feel indifferent, nothing in particular stands out to me about this outfit, it'll go there. And second to last tier, what type is this? There are some outfits where I look at it and I can't even instantly tell what type it's supposed to represent. So that's where that'll go. Like, it's not a bad design, I just wish it was more obviously that type. And then last tier, I'll scroll down a bit. I wrote, this is adventurous. Originally I was gonna write something like, this is fugly, but I don't want to piss off any diehard Miku fans, which there are a ton of. So I chose the word adventurous. And I feel like none of these are bad. They're all really cool. But if it's not my taste, or I feel like it could have done a different angle, then it'll go into the adventurous tier. Sounds good? Get it? Got it? Good. Alright. Scroll down a bit. First up is the psychic type. Oh, I should mention how I'm gonna go about this. So, these are ordered by release date. So they are in the order that the art was revealed. And so I'm gonna look at these thumbnails, these icons here, and try my best to remember which type it is, or take a guess at what it is if I can't recall, and then I'll flip over to a bigger image so we can further evaluate it, examine it. The first is Psychic Miku. There she is, courtesy of the Nintendo fandom wiki page. You were about to ask if I need the art links. I do not this time, thank you. I came prepared. Here's the art for the Psychic Miku, featuring Meloetta, because the whole ref sheet. Yeah, I need the references. Artists, do not be shamed to use references. But yeah, Meloetta's like... Meloetta's the one and only partner Pokemon for Miku if I had to choose one. Honestly though, this one, I think it's a great costume to reveal for the first of the line, like the series. Cerebi has the main art with the ref sheets. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I forgot they also revealed the character design references. That's also really cool about that collab. You know what isn't cool about the collab? The fact that the official site for this project is exclusive to Japan. I tried to access it for reference and it would not let me. Unless you have a VPN, I guess, but like why would you do that? Pokemon is like one of the largest, if not the biggest, franchise supported by like fans all around the world. That was the stupidest thing I had encountered today. I digress. But yeah, for the first design for this series, I think it's a really good primer. It's not wild, like wildly out there. You can clearly tell it's Miku. Still with the teal hair. And the mini skirt and stuff. But it doesn't give me psychic vibes. You know, because I remember when I first saw this, I was like, oh, that must be the normal type Miku, because, you know, everybody can tell that's Miku, and normal type is... It would make sense to start with a normal type. You said the same thing? Thank you. Yeah, I was like, this has to be normal type Miku. She's just a schoolgirl. She's just a schoolgirl with a cute outfit and bag. So this clearly did not scream psychic type to me. Because even if you consider the fact that the Pokeballs in the top corner there are floating psychically, they just look like she's tossing them. So I don't think that really came across well. But I do really like it. I think it's super cute. I would cosplay this if I could, honestly. I'm not even a huge Miku fan, so I would say Miku is cute. This could have been fairy or normal. Yeah, exactly. Normal is what my guess was. Fairy would make sense. It does have lots of cutesy elements. I agree on that one. But yeah, since this was the starter of this line, and it's a pretty simple design, I'm gonna go with Miku is cute. More at 6. Second one, scroll down here. Second one is green, very green, so this is the grass type. Scroll here. Grass type with the... I forget what the English name is. I don't even remember the Japanese name, but that Pokemon, the starter Pokemon from Sword and Shield. Which, again, good choice. Musical grass type Pokemon definitely matches Miku's vibes. But I'm not a fan of this one, I have to be honest. I think it's like the fact that the ends of her hair are pom-poms, that doesn't make sense to me. And cheerleader isn't exactly what I expected for a grass type look. I was hoping for like a flower Miku, not like Sakura Miku, but kind of flowery or gardening type. Rillaboom, thank you. Rillaboom, that makes sense. But yeah, I was like, oh, that's interesting. I have a grass type cheerleader? And this is where I started to question, were the artists told to depict the typing of each Pokemon, or were they given that specific partner Pokemon and tried to match them? It kind of goes back and forth between these art pieces. So in this case, I think it was the latter. They were given the Rillaboom assignment and came up with the cheerleader theme because, you know, Sword and Shield was all about the stadium competition aesthetic with Pokemon battles, and so that would make sense. That's why she's a cheerleader, but also, other than the green hair and maybe the leaf hair ties, it's not screaming grass type to me. Bellossom would have it. Yeah! See, that's what I was expecting, like Bellossom with the flowers. That would have been super cute. This is still cute, but I'm not a big fan of it. I'll just stick it at Miku's cute. Because clearly it's green, it's lime green. I can, not lime green, like vermilion green. I can clearly tell it's a grass type. So it'll be in the middle then. Moving on. Fire type. This one was interesting, in my opinion. Rillaboom is the drummer and she's the dancer. Yeah, that's definitely what I think was happening in that art. Yeah, this is the fire type. She has her jacket thrown off in this art, but the reference sheet, like the basic standing pose, has her jacket on. I don't know, I guess it's the hair thing again for me. The ends look like dreadlocks and I'm not a big fan of that. And I feel like the blue color for the hair wasn't the right choice here. It's more watery than fiery in my opinion. I think it could have been a much brighter, lighter teal, if anything. Something that makes her hair look like it's a glowing flame. But other than that, the costume looks cool. I love that she has a little hand mic that looks like a Skeledurge's mic. I got the name, yo. I like that it matches the Pokemon's mic, so I get it. I get it. Oh, and I'm just noticing that there are red highlights in her bangs. Why couldn't they do that for the pigtails? That would have looked so much cooler. I don't know, I think there was more potential. It's nice to see an aggressive Miku for once, so I'll put this in the wood draw section. I like myself like a bomber jacket aesthetic, and fire type is one of my favorite Pokemon types, so I'll put that up in the second tier. This is the water type. Yes, with Primarina, if I remember correctly. Primarina was kind of an unexpected pick for me, but I guess it makes sense. Not Nessa, yeah. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of Nessa with the bikini, but I love this one. I think the pigtails tied at the end is such a cute idea, and not a lot of Miku designs have done that before, as far as I've seen. So I thought that was a cool take. And the fact that her hair looks watery but isn't actually water is also cool to me, because there's a fan-made version of Miku called Bottle Miku where her hair is actually water and has like goldfish living in it. I'm not a fan of that one because it doesn't make sense to me how she has water for hair, but this looks good. I think it works here. I also like that she has like athletic taping on her arm and knee. It's hard to see in this picture, but if you look at the reference later, you'll see some taping, and that kind of gives me like competitive swimmer vibes. I like that touch. There's no pointless armband or thigh band that anime characters typically have with swimsuits. You know what I'm talking about. It serves no purpose other than to look cute. None of that. This looks functional, athletic, but still graceful. I love it. I really like this one. This one is going in the in-game appearance when tier. I would love to see this as a water gym leader. And moving right along, next is Electric, featuring Rotom. Again, interesting pick. I guess it makes sense because like Rotom can sneak into your network like internet stuff, and Miku is an internet pop star, so I don't know. I feel like Porygon would have made more sense. I guess that's not Electric, huh? But that's not important. The important part is her outfit. I don't know about this one. It might be the yellow hair for me. Polygon's banned. Oh, that's true. Porygon is banned. That's right. We can't have Miku banned. I don't know what it is about this one. It's cute, and I love like the lightning bolt motifs sprinkled throughout her clothes as well as like the side of her hair, but I just don't think it looks like Miku, which is strange saying that out loud because like Miku's had other outfits with totally different hair colors and you could still kind of discern that it's Miku. I don't know why the yellow doesn't work here. The extra images in the refs show it off a bit better. Alright, I'm gonna look it up then. There we go. Nice and big. Like I said, that one white lightning bolt side bang is super cute. I thought it was an earring at first though. Also, I thought that her left pigtail was in the shadow and that's why it was darker color. It's actually just green. She has yellow and green hair, I'm realizing. She also has like weird clips on her pigtails. I don't know how that's staying on, but I'm gonna go with what type is this? Well, I did know it's electric type. Well, I'll say it. I don't hate it. It's adventurous. It is, yeah, they did, I guess it is adventurous. You've kind of swayed me. They took a big step with that half yellow hair design. And the jumpsuit look. Yeah. Yeah, you've convinced me. Alright. Adventurous it is. Even in this list, the bottom tier isn't really the worst tier. That's what I'm saying. These are all decent designs. And you can't really go wrong with Miku collabs like this, so I don't hate anything. Next one is normal. Right? I always forget what type that bird is. But yeah, this is the normal type, which I have to disagree. This does not Noma's flying. Yeah, this does not normal flying. Yeah. I keep emphasizing the flying part. I forget he's also normal. But like, this outfit is not normal. What part of this is normal? This is another case where the artist clearly was given the Pokemon first and then matched that design. This is like poison type. Yeah! With the rainbow pants and everything. It's a fun design. Don't get me wrong. I love the party goer, like music fest kind of feel. The what's up fellow kids get up, yeah, that too. That's true. It's a very I'm hip, I like music kind of look. Do the glasses change? Are they just perpetually smiling? Oh no, they do. It is a screen, like right there. How can she see out of those? But yeah, you can also, my theory stands even when looking at the t-shirt. It has the magic, yeah. With her third eye, she can see through them. But like the t-shirt has that Pokemon motif on it specifically. So this clearly had the Pokemon in mind rather than the normal typing. So as a normal type art, this kind of falls flat for me. I don't really think it gets the job done. It is very adventurous. This is super wild for a normal type, so I'm putting that in adventurous. And next one is ice. Right? Yep, ice type with the Lapras, because Lapras sings the Song of Death. I don't remember what the English name is. God, sorry. This one is also adventurous, in my opinion. Going with that whole spiky ice hair, that is a bold move, man. Yeah. This is too much for me. It doesn't look like Miku. It looks like a character out of Hoseki no Kuni. Was there an English title for that one? The anime with the 3D rendered like gemstone characters. The fact that it had me questioning if it's ice type is already telling, because I was like, is it steel? Is it rock? Land of the Illustrious, thank you. Sounds about right. I'm sorry, I never watched that show. I don't know. Considering Snow Miku is a thing, I feel like they could have done a different route with this ice type. Maybe I can move what type is this below adventures. You know, I am willing to do that. Let's do that. Change the coloring because goddamn. Change the coloring because my OCD, that's the word, will go nuts. Alright. That being said, this is in fact adventurous. This is probably the most adventurous. Next one is rock type, right? This one is also iffy. Yeah, it's rock type. And I'm guessing myself because it's so flowy. Like, it's a complete opposite of the ice type we just saw. This is so flowy and soft that I'm like, this is rock type? This has to be fairy type. It's so soft. And this is again the case where they clearly had the Pokemon in mind before the typing. Let's look at the concept art. This feels like fairy or ice. Yeah, I would have loved this for ice. It almost looks like some of the past Snow Miku designs as well. But this is the Pokemon is also rock ice type. Okay. That didn't help her case. They gave her juggling clubs. Juggling batons is what it says right here. That's interesting. I guess they went for like a ballerina circus feel? This is interesting because they got the flowy covers for the hair and the bottom half of her costume here, which is what we saw in the official art just now. But this is what it's supposed to be underneath, and like, is her hair crystallized? Why is it half gray, half stiff, half rock? What is happening? And like, how does her knees bend with those things on them? It makes no sense to me. Yes, and yep. It's like, this is cute at first glance, and then you look closer and realize how questionable it is. She glides on ice, that's true. But this is rock type, remember? And apparently her juggling batons can connect into one staff, is what it says here. Oh, I'm reading the flavor text on the top right here. When this Pokemon, I forget the name of again, I'm so bad at this. When this Pokemon cries and calls on an Aurora Borealis, that's what Miku wears. She's wearing the Aurora that the Pokemon summons. I got none of that just by looking at this art. It's pretty for sure. I like it for what it is, but it does not scream rock type to me, which is super unfortunate. This is definitely the what type is this pick. I have no idea how this got through. I'm sorry. Next one is... I was so tempted to say dragon type. This is the ground type, holy shit. Yep, that's the ground type with the Flygon. I love the color scheme on this. The earthy green is kind of a refreshing take on Miku. Doesn't help Flygon as dragon, yeah. I thought it was flying ground. I might be wrong. But yeah, I remembered that Flygon was the partner, that's why I was like, it's a dragon. But also this looks like that dragon trainer from Sun and Moon. This is what I remembered. Which, by the way, Zinnia, very, very cool character, I like her. That being said, I do like these. And the fact that she has Crocs on for this one, love it. What an icon. You know what else this reminds me of? This is similar to the aesthetic of Planet of Sand song by Hachi, aka Kenshi Yonezu. Yeah, I think they did a great job with this one. I would love to see this in the game if possible. Like, you would just wander around with your goggles on in the desert and then she pops up as a traveler. That'd be so cool. Yeah, props to that one. Okay, next type. Flying? I'm pretty sure I remember the Pokemon. Yeah, it's Altaria. This is the flying type. Again with the dual typing. Gosh. I don't know about this one. This one is strange to me. Let's look at the bigger art. So here it is. Like, first things first, what is going on with her thighs? Because I thought she had thigh-high socks on with the white section, but it's just like fading into her skin. It looks like it makes it look like the skin tone part is a tan line and the completely white part is what her skin is supposed to be. Does that make sense? It's not a great look. I don't know what is going on there. But now that I'm looking at the reference art, I just noticed that the little dangly thing on her chest, this is a footing, a wind chime, made to mimic her necktie. I think that's a cool touch. Maybe the flavor text is something. Yeah, definitely trying to find that out. The other thing is, I would have expected a more sky blue for the hair if this is a flying type. Yeah, especially considering how light blue Altaria's body is. Like, this is a much more muted, smoky blue, which almost gave me a steel type feel. I also hate the socks and sandals combo. It makes no sense. I'm not sure about this one. I wish they would have given her hair like wing aesthetic, like wing feathery feels to mimic the flying type Pokemon. This is just clouds. Let's do what type is this? Because I questioned myself pretty hard. I was like, flying? Okay, this has got to be fairy type coming up next. What with the obnoxious pink scattered throughout. Yep. Of course with the Jigglypuff, because she's our idol, the OG singing Pokemon. This is easily the Miku is cute tier for me. And it's partially because, like, not only is the outfit just a simple school uniform, it's the fact that fairy type, it's always represented just by straight up pink. Like, they don't bother doing much with the fairy aesthetic with wings or fairy circles with mushrooms and stuff. It's always just straight up pink, and I'm so tired of it. Like, if it's pink, you know it's fairy in the Pokemon world. I really wish they could be more creative about that. What else? Should have been called pink type. Yeah, exactly. It's just a straight up pink type. Pink and cute equals fairy, apparently. She has a keychain, some mints, that's cute. A Pokédex with decals on it. Her phone has decals. Yeah, they put really cute accessories on this. I don't really get the flower hair clips, though. They look like hibiscus flowers, which is very Hawaiian to me. Yeah, and I've seen plenty of schoolgirl Mikus that this doesn't really stand out much, so I'm just gonna go straight to Miku is cute. More at 6. And this one is the bug type. I'm not a fan of this one, I will just straight up tell you. It's got a nice color scheme. I love the palette. And it reminded me of a pre-existing module from Project Mirai on 3DS. And what about this is bug type other than like the bow on her back that has some butterfly wing motifs on the ends. I guess her hair is supposed to look like antennae, but now I'm looking at the flavor text, and on the very top, it's pointing at the hat where her pigtails are sticking out from. It says these are like moth holes. That's where the bugs bit through. That is not obvious. That is, you can't tell that from a glance. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. It just doesn't leave an impression on me. Like, if you're gonna go the bug route, you really could have done a more bright green. And if you're going a Cricketune partner route, a bright green would have nicely complemented that red on the Cricketune's body. Yeah, this is just a plain choir girl, in my opinion. What type is this? Moving on. This is poison type. With the toxicity. Toxicity. Yeah, I said that right. It's hard to remember. They didn't go with the blue one. That's the interesting part. Because, like, Miku's hair is bluish green. I thought they would have gone with the other toxicity, but whatever. This is a pretty wild outfit, but I'm quite a fan of this one. Let's look at the reference art. Right off the bat, like the sludgy look on her hair is cool. The moon shoes, yeah! Throwback to the 2000s, my god, or 90s even. Oh, and according to the flavor text, the soles on the sandals melted, and that's why they're that shape. That's really cool. It definitely does look melted. You just got mad scientist Y2K jet set radio vibes. Honestly? Yeah, that's pretty accurate, and it works. Like, for how obnoxious the colors are, this really is cohesive and really fun to look at. So I think this was a great move. I already forgot what the Pokemon was. Oh, Toxtricity. This is just such a good costume. I don't even mind the pairing for this one. This will go in the in-game appearance when tier. This would be so cool if to see in like an abandoned factory or something. Next one, Ghost type. Ghost type is one of my favorite types. And I am such a big fan of this one, oh my gosh. I love this. Top 3 for- yeah! This is so good. Oh, we have to look at the reference art for that one. Only one sheet. But, oh my gosh. It's so good. But then, like... See, that's where I would have loved to see Rotom here, because that's the electric ghost that can sneak into computers and other electronic devices, so why did they go the... not Misdreavus. That Pokemon. Like, this one doesn't sing. It doesn't really have similar colors to Miku. It's... I guess it's got drapey looks like her hair, but like Rotom would have been my pick for this one, especially with the glitchy aesthetic. But yeah, I love the long bangs, and like the perpetual shade on her face. It's so gloomy but like mysterious. Oh, love it. I'm already a fan of spoopy stuff, so this is an instant win in my book. I would love to see this in-game. Actually, no, I would draw this. It'd be hard to do it in-game because the computers aren't a huge deal in the mainline games anymore. So I would love to draw this. Maybe I will at some point. And next one is Dark type. More spooky seriousness. When I looked at this piece of art, it took me a minute to try to figure out if she had like just one ponytail or her pigtails were just under the hat. But for the choice of Pokemon here, this is a very contrasting costume design. But like, you have such an obnoxious metal rock Pokemon, not rock type, but like rocker Pokemon, and you go with such a modest outfit? But even without considering the Pokemon, it's just such a simple design. It's not very dark type to me. Obstagoon, thank you. I wouldn't have gotten that if I tried any harder. Also turns out she does have pigtails, but the right one is shorter. That just reminds me of Black Rock Shooter, if anybody remembers that one. But overall, I love the color scheme. Black is like probably my favorite color, so I'm very biased, but I don't know. If you were gonna go the dark route, which in Japanese is aku. Aku also means like evil or bad. So like they could have gone like a Team Skull or Team Yell look with like punk anarchist kind of feel. This is way too modest and classy in my opinion for a dark type. She does look very ominous in the portrait on the bottom here. I think they could have gone a little bit more out there with this one. I like it, but let's do what type is this? Because I remember when I first saw this, the black hair really threw me off, and I was like, this isn't Miku to me. Whomst is this? Okay, moving on. That's the steel type? That's the only one I'm missing so far. Yes, steel type with Jirachi. It's cute for sure. It's got that Japanese aesthetic with the samurai hat and like kimono style top and Zori sandals. The pigtails look like rockets to me. They're just so stiff and like cylindrical. I don't really like it. And what is going on with her bangs, the side bangs here? Hold on. Okay, so she looks very much like a Ronin, like traveler. And she has some tanzakus on the hat. Tanzakus are strips of paper that you hang from bamboo branches on July 7th, which is my birthday and also a holiday called Tanabata. Probably a ref to Celesteela. Jirachi, yeah, that's what I was about to say. This is paired with Jirachi, which is the Tanabata Pokemon, granting wishes and featuring Tanzaku's strips. So like, this is again a case where they had the Pokemon first before designing it based off the typing, which is where it loses its points for me. Still, this is like the first, the one and only very Japanese waifu costume of this line, so I'm not complaining about that. And I guess her side bangs are just kind of wrapped in this tape? Yeah, because it's the flavor text down here says it's a flat kind of wrapping. It's not a cylinder, not a tube. But I have to give credit where it's due, because the hair wraps have the triangle motifs that you can find on Miku's belt. on her default, like, original costume, so that's a nice callback. Overall, it's cute. I don't think it's steel type necessarily. This is just Jirachi personified. Like a Gijinka Jirachi. So I'm gonna do the what type is this, unfortunately. I have 2 left. This is the fighting type. Right, this is the fighting type. I love this so much. The minute I saw this released, I was in love. I was instantly in love. Fighting Miku is the most Miku. I guess so, yeah. It must be the leak. Like the leak design on her hair bands, I guess, lack of a better word. Like that, the hair hoops and the end of her hair also looked like leak. I'm noticing she does have like a leek sword on her hip as well. So this must also be another one of those, here's the partner Pokemon, make her match it kind of thing, but it works for the type as well. The gloves are interesting. They have holes on the palms of her hands. That's a choice. It's also cool, she has like a little shaved slit on the side of her hair. I just realized. But like that sharp look on her face, the color scheme, the orange on the green is such a good combo. Sports Glove do that sometimes. Oh, okay. Yeah, like this thing right here. That's interesting. You'd think that would make your hands sweat, make things slip more easily. I don't know. I'm not a sports fan. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think this is such a simple yet effective design. It is fierce. Like, you don't want to mess with this Miku. She will absolutely kick your ass kind of vibe. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I don't care for the visor up in the top right corner. I think it looks fine without it, which I guess they decided in the final art as well. But yeah, I really love this one. I don't know if I would want to see this in-game, but I would love to draw this one for sure. I'm thinking twice about the fire-type Miku now that the ghost and fighting are up there. Whoops. I'm gonna put Fire Miku in the adventurous category. Yeah, they took a stab at it. Okay, and last but not least, Dragon type. This was not long ago when it released, and I love that they paired it with Miraidon. That's so cool. I was like, oh yeah, Miraidon's a dragon. That's so fitting. Electric dragon. And the purple hues really complement her green hair well. So that was a great choice. I'm not a fan of her hair though. With the spikes, it doesn't make sense to me. Something future tone. Shush. We do not speak of future tone. Yeah, the hair thingies really remind me of Piers from Sword and Shield. If we need a reminder of that one. Yeah, those things. I have no idea how that would make sense at all. I do like that her hair has a lighter tone on the inner side to look like the underbelly of a dragon. I think that's a nice touch. Headphones are cool as fuck with the horns. And then the cape, like the half cape, gives Miraidon just like the other art we've seen. Like, here's the Pokemon, design it kind of thing. But that's the only thing that gives off Miraidon vibes, so I think that's fine. For how much I've dissed on the hair spikes, I still think this is very effective for dragon type art. It's got the kind of like a knightly feel, especially with the sword mic thing that she has. Yeah, so I think this is pretty good. I would like to see this in the game, I won't lie. I think that would be a really cool gym leader to take on as like the final badge to earn. That'd be pretty cool. Am I gonna rate the lasagna type Miku? I'm very scared to ask for clarification. I have no idea what you're talking about. Am I supposed to open this link, Leo? Is this stream appropriate? Okay. Here goes nothing. Ah, the cursed X. Why are you still on X, Leo? Honestly. New type, I knew it was gonna be a Garfield reference. I just knew it. Oh my god, this is so cursed. Ugh. Why? It even has Crocs. Oh my god. Oh, her bag is a lasagna. Oh, okay, that's kinda cute. I hate the face though, those. Now you're tuning in, CB? You came at the worst time. Oh my god. Damn, they really went hard on, like, making this look like official art, too. This is so unhinged. I hate this so much. The pigtails are literal tails of Garfield, and her eyes, I can't stand them. They're so gross. Am I gonna have to upload my own screenshot for this? Because I'm very tempted to do that. But, oh my god, this is so cursed. It made me forget what you don't know, probably. Okay, well, I will. Let me just go ahead and do that then. That was so cursed that I forgot my tears for a second. Definitely the what type is this tier at the bottom. Although it's so cursed, you bring a chaotic neutral energy sometimes. Yeah, chaotic neutral's a very accurate alignment for you. This is like its own tier worthy, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to add a row below and then change that setting. There we go. Cursed. Okay, fine, I'll do it for you. Lazaga! Are you happy now? There she is. God, it's so... the more I look at it, the worse it gets. Okay.
Wow.
Now I yeah, wow.
Wow.
Now I kind of wish I had a Discord channel to share this with everybody. Okay, well, that was an adventure that I wasn't expecting to take today. Thanks, Leo. Oh my gosh. Let's review it, shall we? I have the Lazaga tier. Unfortunately, the Lazaga tier. And what type is... Wait, have I been playing Lo-Fi Miku this whole time? I sure have. Took you long enough to notice. This is the part 2 video of the Lo-Fi Study with Miku series on YouTube. It is an official video. Ad-free, thankfully, so if you want to study to some lo-fi Vocaloid arrangements, I highly recommend that playlist. It's so good. What type is this? From the left, this is rock type, flying type, bug type, dark type, and steel type. And this is adventurous tier, got fire type, electric type, normal type, quote-unquote normal type, and the ice type. Yeah. God, the ice type is so adventurous, but I still can't get over the normal type one. It's just too too loud. Middle tier is Miku is cute, more at 6. That's from the left, it's Psychic, Grass, and Fairy. In the wood draw tier, I have Ghost and Fighting. I love these so much. They're so cool. I also... They're probably also drawn by the same person now that I'm comparing the two here. Hold on. Oop. Ghost by Take. Take means bamboo, by the way. Ghost, Fighting was lower, whoops. And Fighting, Take. Yep, same artist. Good job, Take-san. I applaud you. These are very good. Good soup. And then on the top, in-game appearance when. From the left, it's Water, Ground, Poison, and Dragon. I feel like... Now, yeah, looking back on it now, these are very good designs that pass the silhouette test. Like, from a character design standpoint, these are very effective and recognizable, so which is why I think they would make really good gym leader cameos in the mainline games. Or what they could do is bring these into the Pokemon Masters EX mobile game where you can buddy up with Miku of that type and with her Pokemon, her partner Pokemon. That would be pretty cool. Makes a lot of sense. Alright, other than the unexpected Lazaga tier, I'm pretty happy about this. How many artists were involved? Maybe Dark is higher, but you like that dress. Yeah, the dress is definitely cute. I would cosplay that one, but it yeah, again, doesn't feel like Dark type to me. Or Miku for that matter, it doesn't really stand out. We got Take-san, Mizutani-san, Kannu-san, lots of Mizutani-san, Kantaro-san, and Koda-san, and Omura-san, or... Oh, I see. The design for the dragon type was done by Omura-san, but it was drawn by Ariga Hitoshi-san. This is interesting. Oh, I see now. I was reading the artist name down here and it said Kazuma Koda, but the art by credits on the corner doesn't say Kazuma Koda, it says Ronin. But then I looked at the parentheses in here and it says low 9, which must be their username right there. I do like that art though, it's very sketchy. I wish I could do that. My art ends up being very clean. Yeah, 6 artists. That's a pretty sizable number. If you count the designers, it would be probably 7. The Dark Miku is the concept artist for Nier Automata. Oh, that's cool. That explains this art, like the, what's it called? Oh my gosh, like the oil painting feel. I've seen Nier Automata art like that. Dang, that's cool. But yeah, Project Voltage, very cool. I can't wait to listen to the rest of the songs. There's, I know at least Michi M and Pinocchio P involved. They're writing songs. They're some of my favorites. Jin Pokemon track one. Yeah, you and your Jin. Jin's pretty cool. I only know him for the Kagura project, so I don't know him. I don't know his style very well. I would be elated if KZ from Livetune wrote a song. I love his stuff so much. He always has bangers. You dig your stuff outside of it. Gotcha. That's... See, that's where your knowledge of music shines. Sasakure? Yeah, sasakure.uk. I love his stuff as well. I think he'd do a great job at working with sound bites. Maybe Toby Fox would have been a nice addition to this collab. Because I really like his songs. He's got very memorable melodies. And I'm sure he could use sound bites really well. Alright, well, let's keep an eye out for that collab. And thanks for joining. It was a shorter stream. But yeah, glad you could join me for this tier list. Please, anybody who's watching this, if you have other tier list ideas, shoot me a message on TikTok, Tumblr, or YouTube. Alright, and I shall see you real soon.